Hello, ericshibo.com, and today a short video about I'm fed up with fake reviewers, influencers, all these people who tell lies about actually reviewing, and many YouTubers. Let's start. I'm really fed up because I'm not just a person who speaks on YouTube and as a photographer. I also use YouTube to check product I'm interested in. Not just photography product, many products. I check them, and I really see that many YouTubers and reviewers, they're not honest. They don't tell the truth. They tell what they've been told to say, and this is not correct. Nowadays, I think 80% of YouTube reviews are not honest, and maybe 20 to 30 or maybe 40% are pure lies. Why? Because actually I realized that many reviewers actually getting paid two ways. One, they are paid. I don't speak about YouTube commission, about the advert that comes in the video. I speak about sponsored people that actually get paid by a brand to tell good about their product. And others, they don't get paid, but they get the product for free. I send you the product for free, but you speak well about it. And I think this is not correct. Then you should not be a YouTuber, you should be a reviewer. You should present yourself as a salesperson or an advertisement person and say, I'm representing this brand, I'm telling all the good things about it. And I will shut up about the bad one, obviously, or I will tiptoe them, okay? So if I see a video by B&H or Adorama, I understand they do speak about the good things because it's a shop. They sell. They're not going to tell you, don't buy this is bad. They will show you the nice part of it. This is why many people want to have reviews from people who are not salesperson. So they expect the truth, or at least their opinion, and that is not that influenced by the brand or by the money. But the reality is very different. Many of these people, they are paid one way or another, so they don't tell the truth. And I think this is not fair. This is not fair because very often you want to buy a product and you need to have the real information, or at least what they think is real information. And I think there are two reasons. The first one is that many YouTubers they're actually getting paid, so they think they have to tell what the brand sells to tell. And the second reason are really YouTube watchers, followers. That many, what they do is they don't check a review to see about the product. They want to see a review that speaks good about the product they've bought, to feel good that they've done the right purchase. And that's a problem, because reviews are made to check before you buy, to get information before you buy. After you've bought, there's nothing to look at it. Not a review. You may check a tutorial, you may check how to solve problems, things like this, but not a review. So I've got a review in Spanish about the Nikon P900, and I've got in 3 languages, but I speak about in Spanish because I got up to over 100,000 views, which is for my channel, that's a lot. And in English, I think it's about like 28,000. I put the link here. And in French, something similar, I can't remember. Okay, so, and some people who had bought this P900, they insulted me, telling them I had no clue how to focus, because I explained that Nikon had traced a point on that camera that could go up 2400 millimeters. And the closest one was a Sony that was up to 1200 optical zoom. So I said, yes, but it does not focus properly from 1200 to 2400. So what's the point of getting this if it does not focus? I made a demo, all this. Some people say I was right. They tried it, they had the same problem. They had it, some returned it, some kept it, but they were not happy with the camera. And many others just insulted me because they would not accept someone speaking bad about their camera. And I think this is a strange attitude. A few years ago, well, in 2007, that's more than a few years ago, that's over 10 years ago, Leica made the M8. I check a lot of reviews prior to the camera hitting the market. Some reviewers had the camera before so they could test it. They all spoke great about it, so I bought two. When it actually was for sale, I got my two, I had reserved, I had booked. And when I got them, I started to make pictures, and when I was shooting black fabrics, it came with a purple magenta overcast. So I thought, that's really strange. I started to check on the internet, and many people were saying, yeah, there's a problem, there's an overcast, all this. Many people started to blame reviewers not telling about it. And many reviewers said, yeah, but we were under contract. We could not tell about that problem because Leica said they were solving it with firmware update. So we should not speak about it because it was getting solved. And the reality was not solved. When Leica had this massive problem, what they did, they made some special filter that would stop infrared. They would give you two infrared filters with every camera body you would buy. And obviously, if you needed three filters because you had three lenses, you had to buy. It was over 100 euros a filter. And that's the way they solved it. And this is ridiculous because if you buy Leica lens, maybe you don't want to put any filter on it. And people, well, didn't tell too much about it, but that was a real problem. And I think YouTuber, well, at the time it was not YouTube, there were blogs and things like this. People were not honest and they didn't tell the truth. But for example, yesterday I published a problem about Sandmark lenses and filters for iPhone. I said the lenses were brilliant, but the filter system is stupid. And today I saw on Facebook a guy who had some sample of what he had done with the Sandmark lenses. So I sent him a private message. I said, hi, we have different point of view about this product. I think the lenses are great, but the filters are a disaster. I'm going to send you my review. He said, no, thanks. Just learn how to use them. I said, what do you mean, just learn how to use them? Yeah. With time, you will know how to get the best out of it. I think, oh, really show off. So I said, come on. I mean, if the lenses are not stackable, it's not a matter of time. That's the way it is. If I cannot put together a polarizer and an ND filter, there's no solution. I cannot do it. So the product is bad. So it's like telling, I've got a gas car, but don't worry. If it takes time, with experience, it will become diesel. No, if it works with gasoline, it won't start to work with gas oil. That's it. That's the way it is. It won't be diesel one day after. One day you wake up and your car has suddenly become diesel. No. So that's the real problem, that people, they're not honest. Obviously this guy or was getting paid by the brands or had the lenses for free and didn't want to tell the bad point, and that's a problem. Also had a Jeep Cherokee, and when I was going to sell it, the guy said, I went to workshop and the guy said, oh, you have to sell it now. So what do you mean? Wow, they all break at 80,000 kilometers. Oh, is it a problem with the car? I said, no problem. They all break this way. I said, serious? Yeah, the engine brakes. So I contacted two guys I knew at Cherokee Jeep, and they said, yes, I broke mine already. It's 3,000 euros to fix it. I said, why didn't you tell me? No, but maybe it was tough luck for me, or you were so happy about it. I wanted to tell you that this car was a problem. Come on. If you think this is a problem, you should tell me, because you're a friend or you know me, or because you want the brand to better their product. You have to tell the world the problem, what the problem is. And this is a problem with all these guys that tell their influencers. Come on, influencer is a stupid word. So maybe you bought this camera because you saw my video, but I did not try to sell it to you. Or maybe you did not buy that camera because I said bad about it, but I did not try to tell you not to buy it. Well, sometimes I said don't buy this, but it's your own decision. Influencer nowadays is not someone who tells about his opinion of a product he uses. This guy are paid by a company to tell marvelous things about something that may be crap, and that's not acceptable. They should appear as salesperson, not influencer. And to tell I am an influencer is the same as saying I'm intelligent. No, let others decide if you're intelligent, or let others decide if you've influenced them to buy or not to buy. Just thinking, I forgot to say a thing. So actually, when you want to buy anything, check YouTube, compare reviews, and if someone speaks only good or only bad, check other reviews to compare. If a review says good things and bad things, maybe it's an honest review, but at the end, with time, you will have some thermometers, people who rely on their opinion. In my case, actually, there's a guy called Kai W. Used to be in Hong Kong, now he's in England, and I like his reviews because when it's good, he says it, and when it's crap, shit, he tells the word. This is shit. And I've noticed that many things he has reviewed, when I reviewed them, I found out similar things. You know, I found why he was right, or sometimes I review before him. Normally, he gets gear a lot before I do. I try never to look at his review before I do mine, and after I check his and compare if we found out the same thing. And yeah, so when I'm interested in buying some gear and I cannot try it first, I try to check what he says, and there's one Canadian guy called Digital Conspiracies, I think. I put the link below, and this guy is great. He's a great sense of humor, and he has a funny way of telling things, but very often what he says is completely true. Well, that was my angry video of the day. Okay, thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. There's a small button down there, a small bell. If you click on it, you will get a notification when I upload a new video. My website, erigibo.com. If you have any comment, leave it below or send me an email to info@erigibo.com. And below I also have a list of my gear with Amazon links, so if you're interested, you can get them. I get a small commission. It costs you the same thing, but also always, if you prefer or if you can, do buy in a small shop, help them. It's better to help local business, because one day we'll be all out of work because we just buy on the internet. So check first your local shop. Thank you very much. Bye.